Small camera. Hi everyone, and welcome back to episode 58 of the Our Truth Diamond Hub podcast. I'm your host GIA Judy, and this is my lovely co-star
Colin Sore Butt Ferguson.
Tell us the story, why don't you?
My sore butt?
Yeah.
It's my tailbone, by the way, not really my butt. Well, as I was... Oh, I just want to double check to make sure you put your eyebrows on.
I showed up today with no eyebrows.
No eyebrows.
Yeah.
Well, eyebrows, just not as full.
Thank you.
You know what it reminds me of? You know that clown that does the...
And how come your eyebrows are like 10 shades darker than your hair? Oh wait, because you have white, gray hair.
No, it's actually the sun. It's a very good question, but I spend so much time in the sun, rollerblading, and this is a nice segue. I spend so much time in the sun rollerblading that my hair is white. In fact, people call it blonde. Like, I've been getting compliments. You like my hair now that I've grown it out,
In what
right?
world is that blonde?
Hey, you like it now that it's growing out and stuff,
Sure,
eh?
sure.
I used to get a cut every week, and now I've let it go for 3 weeks, and I'm on fire, Judy.
Are you?
I'm absolutely on fire. Yeah, there's no
Yeah,
question.
it doesn't look as sparse today, actually.
Hey, it's thickening up.
Yeah.
Rogaine.
All that I was gonna say.
It's 2023, and maybe that's a nice segue. Look, if you don't want to have super thin hair, put Rogaine on. Like,
It's Colin's best friend, really. What?
no, Judy, no. Why? Like,
Rogaine's your best friend.
no, Rogaine is not my best friend.
Oh, I'm your best friend.
No, not anymore after comments like that. But it's like you putting on your eyebrows. It's 2023. These things are available. Why wouldn't you use them?
That's a really good segue.
Right? And isn't it a good segue to talking about Cleopatra in episode 58? And I don't think people realize this. And let me say this. Look, I love the diamond industry. I am a student of the diamond industry. I have forgotten, you know how they say he's forgotten more than most people will ever know? I'm that guy, okay? Like, you can ask me questions about my industry if you want to hear me talk about it. I can stand up and talk diamonds, diamond jewelry, over carating, under carating, grading, all of it, right? Down to... And these days, I'm becoming quite popular on social media. In fact, we have a post right up on Instagram where we've
going
got
viral.
500 likes at this point on that.
45,000 views,
Right,
and they're all organic.
All organic. We don't follow anyone, which I think we're the only people anywhere that don't follow anyone. And now we have almost 3,000 followers, all organic. And it's interesting because the feedback and the pushback we get from the diamond industry about things like beauty. And, you know, I talk about Cleopatra because people don't know this, but I do because I'm in the beauty business. And I don't think you'll hear anybody else talk about is the fact that Cleopatra, way back, I don't even know when she was alive, the date's off my head, but she developed a algorithm.
It's an algorithm. But
An algorithm.
You're welcome.
I'm not scripted here, okay? Now, okay, do you really want to knock
But
me
you were
off?
born in Canada, so you should have the grammar.
Oh my, and anyway, any opportunity you get, eh?
So Cleopatra
Don't touch
developed-
me. Don't touch me.
I didn't
okay?
want to touch
you.
you.
Just did, though, and it's a thing I went to last week. Buff guys get touched. Your eyes, not your hands, please, okay? Plus, I kind of have a girlfriend now, so...
Thank God.
Okay, so...
I almost wanted to, but I knew you were going to yell at me because I yell at you for touching the table.
okay.
We're not touching
And
tables.
I don't yell at you, you yell
Okay.
and hit.
True.
And it's that Vietnamese... What is it I call it? What is it I call it? I call it...
Generational trauma. Is what
generational trauma from the war, from the Vietnam War. the violence just keeps moving forward.
Okay, whatever.
Not whatever.
Yes, whatever.
Anyway, so where was I? What was I talking about before I was
Cleopatra
struck again? Or touched,
developed
fondled?
Cleopatra developed an algorithm
that measures beauty, and she based it on a woman's eyes, and you have beautiful eyes, so you would qualify
Really?
in her algorithm.
Thank you.
I think you'd be a 7.5.
out of 7.5, right? That was out of 7.5, right?
Yeah, right. Anyway, she developed an algorithm, a working algorithm that's been advanced today for what beauty is. And you can Google all this stuff. Whenever I talk about these things, people kind of think I may be BSing them a little bit. But I'm not. You can Google it, and it's interesting. And so we get comments. We get so many comments these days about things to me that are just so objective and simple. And yes, you can measure beauty in a diamond. And we get these comments where they're jewelers who think they know what they're talking about. And this is a real industry of misinformation and information asymmetry.
I knew you could do it, Colin.
Thank you, Judy.
100 times
but
later.
misinformation is flat out not knowing what the...
You can say it.
No, I don't think I should. I don't really want to swear. Just kids are listening.
I think we should give the listeners a little bit of background on what we're talking about with this information asymmetry. Just
Go
so they
ahead.
have. So we posted a video called Don't Buy It, where we talk about beauty in a diamond. And if you're not owning the most beautiful diamond, don't waste your money. Don't buy it. And we had a couple of jewelers get on there and talk about, oh, yellow diamonds or tinted diamonds can be beautiful.
Tinted yellow diamonds.
Right.
Can be
And what we're
beautiful.
talking about is GHIJ color diamonds that they're trying to sell,
Their clients,
uninformed
because the grading system was made
for
the industry, not for you. It doesn't benefit you that De Beers can't get all colorless diamonds out of the mine. So they made it like it's okay to own a J. It's a joke, and you hear me talk about this stuff. So this is what we're talking about, is the fact that the only return on a diamond is beautiful. Like, the paradigm of owning diamonds is not about buying them, it's about owning them forever. And if you choose correctly, and this is my latest one, is she loves you more over time. So if you look at the real return on a diamond, there's no financial return. That's another smoke show the industry's been trying to shove down people's throats forever. It's simply not true. The price of diamond goes up, but you can't resell into the market. Give it a shot. Go out and take a diamond off of Blue Nile, take the certificate, see what they sell it for, then tell someone else it's yours and see what you can get for it. Pennies. There's no secondary market, which we're the hard truth. That's the hard truth. The value of it goes up. The price goes up. That's it, because it's a monopolized business. I'm looking at this because I write on the windows here.
Like all of our windows are...
I just cleaned them all. Yeah, I just cleaned them all over the weekend while you were home relaxing. I was working.
Oh, it was actually a holiday yesterday. So...
Yeah, but not for me.
Okay.
You took a holiday, which is...
I took one day off. I also came in on Saturday. But anyways, besides
that
the point,
Saturday thing you really cling to, hey? Like it's something unusual for someone who makes the money you make? Who gets the experience, who gets to travel around, business class, like...
You sound very...
bitter?
Salty. Are you salty,
Oh,
Colin?
I'm bitter. I'm bitter.
We know.
Anyway,
What were we talking about again?
we were talking about information asymmetry. And so what the industry does, so the real text was this guy going, yes, well, there's people out there who...
No, he goes,
Do you
beauty
think
is subjective. Beauty
It's
is subjective.
not subjective in 2023. You can measure it, just like Cleopatra.
If you held two diamonds up to your, fiance and said, which one would you like? Would you like a D color diamond or would you like a J color
Or just
diamond?
look at them.
you know?
What do you mean? She doesn't know about the colors. Put them side by side.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's dark. That's not what you're saying.
Well, I'm saying put 2 diamonds side by side. One's a
You didn't
decolored.
say that, though.
But that's what I meant.
Well, yeah, but how do they know what you meant
'Cause it's
if
quite
you don't say it?
obvious.
What are they supposed to read your mind?
Because it's supposed to be obvious.
Right? It should be obvious.
Yeah.
So now that I've made it obvious,
Yeah.
because
You're supposed to have my back.
diamonds,
okay?
yeah, but you're kind of annoying me. You took yesterday off while I worked all day. Smile again.
You have an HR department. Oh,
Yeah, really?
You don't even know.
I am the HR department.
unfortunate for
And
me.
I'm not doing that good a job, or you'd be down the road. Anyway, but yes, diamonds today can be measured. Information asymmetry. I want to expand on this a little bit, and I'll do it so Judy doesn't confuse you.
Oh my God.
Is
I'll just.
information asymmetry is telling part of the story. It's not telling the truth. And so we get these texts, don't sulk, get back up here, don't be a baby. Come on, get up there. Right? You're doing great.
You're doing great, sweetie. Don't touch me.
Good girl.
I'm having a good hair day.
I just hope I didn't knock more over the floors.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so information asymmetry is only telling part of the story. And so these jewelers text us, and I have to say this, most jewelers applaud what we're doing. Most jewelers will send, they like us, they follow us, they learn from us because we have a lot to teach. But by and our clients do as well. But at the end of the day, when you're in an industry where you can have 2 identical certs graded on the 4 C's of diamonds, identical in every single way, the cut, the color, the clarity, the carat, and have the diamonds side by side and have one of them be a dazzler and one of them be a dud. This is information asymmetry because you're not getting the whole story, and the industry would rather you don't get the whole story. I mean, the industry has gone through changing the way it grades diamonds so you don't get the whole story. And this scenario is set up based on the 1939 4 C's where they can tell you anything they want, but even if it's accurate, because of all the other things that aren't pretty little C words since 1939, you end up paying good money for a diamond that's a dud and will never be the most beautiful in the room. You haven't been told the whole story. We're here to tell the whole story. We tell the whole story because at the end of the day, the only return is beauty. And what I was going to say, and I'm going to say it again, I know I get evangelical on this stuff, is look, if you get her the right diamond, and I mean the right diamond, the most beautiful, you'll see it for the rest of your lives together. She will love it, consequently you more, over time. There's been studies done on this sort of thing. But if she doesn't have a beautiful diamond, the first time she compares it with, for example, one of our clients, I can tell you this for sure, you don't see her left hand again. All her confidence is gone. The only return, guys, hear me, is beauty. Don't be sucked into the information asymmetry that the nicely tinted this, that. They're dark diamonds. That's all they are. You can go look at this.
That's what the GIA calls
This is
it.
on Instagram. You can go look at the comments because I light them up. What was that? And on the algorithm side, listen, technology, really? It's the same as 1939? Give me a break. In 1939 is when GIA, which still supports this bullshit, got on board and said, this is the grading system. And I saw something from the GIA the other day about how G and H, although the subtler tones are, I couldn't remember, they're dark diamonds. They will never be the most beautiful. Get a diamond she will love more over time as an investment, an emotional investment. This is good stuff. This could be my quote today. We're starting quotes. I'm going to quote, because I say this stuff and it doesn't appear you people are listening that well just yet.
Well, our clients do, I think.
Yeah, our clients do. Yeah. We had a fellow in, I'm not even sure, Alabama, I think, where we just shipped
As
a
if I
diamond.
would remember.
Yeah, good point. Talk about information asymmetry.
Which diamond are we talking about?
We're talking about the one that we really had to hustle and get it all done.
Yeah. The 2.99 oval. What?
Nothing? 2.99. Can you imagine? It's a 3 carat. On some scales, it's a 3 carat. Mm-hmm. It's interesting because if you get an HRD cert or a GIA cert or an Argyle cert, quite often what you'll see between these certificates on the exact same diamond is different weights, because one will weigh up and one will weigh down. It's so fascinating. And the cost of a 3 carat over a 2.99, the GIA rounds down. So on another scale, it's a 3 carat. And so, anyway.
What about you?
How happy he was.
Oh, yeah.
The thing burns her eyes out, and it does. You know why it does? Because it's the most beautiful in the world.
And why
That's
is it
why
the
it
most
does.
beautiful in the world?
Because it's a D color. It's visually and technically the most beautiful. And then that's the other thing. These companies selling diamonds, like not the retailers, but the online companies who for me present some sort of a competitive situation, although they're retail, we're broker direct, they're the biggest middleman, is this aspect of they never see the diamond. We sell diamonds to some of the online companies. Anyway,
Unbelievable.
Really?
Have some confidence, will you? Jesus.
You're the second beautiful woman in my life who's closest to me that has said that to me in the last
Who's the other one?
Do I see?
Who's the other one?
Who do you think it is?
I don't know. I'm your only friend.
True that.
Right?
No. It's my new girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Right? Anyway, where were we? So let's go back to the thing about the online companies are selling these diamonds that they've never seen. And so how can they sell you a diamond? Carat's going to be beautiful because they don't even know what they're doing. They're people on a phone. They're hired. They have a script in front of them. They don't know diamonds. They don't know to be able to promise you that yours will be the most beautiful.
Yep.
They have to see it. It has to be examined.
They're just salespeople.
The algorithm has to be applied. And this is where we're getting with Rare Rock. These will be the most beautiful diamonds in the world. We're going to launch it soon. I know you hear us talking about it. It's an exciting thing for us. But we're looking at the technology visually and technologically to guarantee for life the most beautiful diamond. And I can tell you, it's the only return. And now I've monetized it.
It's 2023. There's no reason you shouldn't get the most
Her
beautiful.
love will grow in direct proportion to how much action the engagement diamond gets.
I love that.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
We'll use that quote.
Okay.
How much action you engage, because our diamonds get action, right? They're looked at, they're sought after. When they ask, and they will, just say it's a Rare Rock. Anyway, so there you go. There is algorithms, there is technology.
There are algorithms.
There is technology. When did you become like the... Anyway,
It's okay. I keep you in check.
and we're here to answer questions. We're here to help you select, and now we're here to introduce you to the luxury for a new generation, to intellectual luxury. And by the way, if it's not the most beautiful diamond, how can it be luxury in the diamond business? Anyway, spilling our beans today. We gotta go. I gotta go. I got work to do. Plus, I need to take a nap. I am 62. Okay? Is there anything you want to add, or do you want to salt more?